Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, September 6th. We're on the Wolf Jaw Trail, heading up to the Wolf Jaws and then the ridge beyond that. And this morning, continuing in the book of Esther. I'm in Esther chapter 3, looking in verse 5 and 6. And it says, "And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, then was Haman full of wrath, and he thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone. For they had showed him, the people of Mordecai, wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews that were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, even the people of Mordecai." What a sad example of a man who, because of his hatred for one man, because of his pride and arrogance, and this one man, because of his faith in the Lord, wouldn't bow down to the wicked Haman. And Haman was full of wrath, even though everybody else bowed down to him, even though the king honored him and gave him a place of honor, and he was the second rank in all of the kingdom. And yet, because of one man, he could not be satisfied. And so because of that hatred, he sought to destroy a whole people, not only there in Shushan, but throughout the whole world. He wanted to destroy the Jewish people. And so he tricked the king into coming up with a decree which couldn't be reversed. On a certain date, it turned out that by divine providence, to be the last month of the year, that there was a decree went out to destroy the Jewish people throughout the world and the kingdom. And we'll see, though, as we go into this book, how that God used the love that Ahasuerus had for Esther to preserve her people, and the bravery of Esther to go into the king without being summoned, and what she did to deliver her people, and how God revealed the people of Esther and delivered them, and actually took the plans of Haman, building a gallows to hang Mordecai on, and then he was hung on the gallows he had built for Mordecai. So we'll look at that as we go through the week. Hope you have a great day, everyone. We're heading up the trail. Praise the Lord. There goes Tim along this big rock wall, climbing up these rocks. Oh, we're going to go up there. I thought we were going to the right.
No, that's where the foot trail.
Yeah. And we are going up through the rocks right there. Yep. There's a ladder to the right.
There's a ladder up there?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I'll try. Ladder carved in.
I thought it was a ladder, but okay.
Hey everyone, we are up on top of Wolf Jaw. Beautiful views. This is awesome, just like being in the White Mountains. In the Adirondacks with Tim. What a great trip so far. Praise the Lord. Hey everybody, PTL here. We got a couple hikers out here. So what are you guys doing?
We're doing the Great Range Traverse.
How far is that?
It's like almost 30 miles.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
like 10,000 feet to climb it. We're going out to Marcy today. Yeah, it's all good.
That's Armstrong, straight in front of us. We're heading up there. And I believe Saddleback's in that area, probably Haystack. Marcy's probably in the background over there. Gonna be doing all that. Beautiful. Praise the Lord, it's gorgeous.
Here goes Ken up the ladder. Ken, give us a wave. There it is.
Here comes Tin up the ladder. This is one of the steep spots he talked about. Looking forward to going up Armstrong. North side to south side. We're heading south. Keep going, Tim. There he goes. On up the mountain. Awesome. Here comes Tim. We just came from a steep rocky section above the ladder here. But as we stop, you look out and you got views, beautiful views going back on a gorgeous day. Hey everyone, we're coming down from Anderson looking up at Gothic, so going up that baby. That's our next peak, the third one of the day. Awesome, it's beautiful. Pretty trail in here with all this moss right on the side. Nice green coat, got a little of that red in it with a slab of rock right through the middle. Nice and smooth, makes a nice trail. The moss where it turns red. It's pretty. Heading up the Gothics. Praise the Lord. Almost to the top. We're in the real alpine and low trees. Gorgeous views. Looking back. There's Tim on the trail. I don't know if you can hear me, but on top of Gothics. Beautiful 360 view all the way around. It's amazing. We're heading over that way towards Saddleback and then on to Basin. Unbelievable. Awesome. Praise the Lord. What a beautiful day. Going down Gothics, heading toward Saddleback over there. This is the spot known as with the cables. You can see cables running down the side of the hill here. And this climb doesn't look too bad. I may grab onto the cable anyway, but not too bad right here. And we are heading somewhere over in that direction. Here comes Tim down the cables. Going from the second one, he'll be switching over to the third one. And this is the last one down to me. Just kind of a steep incline. I'm sure they're more important when it's wet. Right now it's not too bad and the rocks have a good grip, so going up you wouldn't even need them. They help going down. So that third cable wasn't the last one. Tim's coming down another one. And they continue down the rocks down there. It's not too bad. I'm walking down right now without the cables. I'm doing all right. The rocks are dry, so they have a good grip. It's a good angle. Cables are here to help if you need them. We got more right here. Looks like some more ahead. Back there out of the woods on top of Saddleback. There's some ranges down below. That's Basin straight across. We're heading there next. Got to drop down and up one more mountain. Beautiful views. Praise the Lord. So we just came down that rock ledge, and that was one of the sketchiest climbs I've ever done on a trail. What'd you think, Tim? Not bad?
It wasn't horrible,
That was...
but like, there's some things that were harder than that, but it was definitely like the biggest consequence
Yep.
if you didn't do it right.
Yeah, that was scary. There was a little crack over here we could have gone through, but we chose to come down that route because we saw that's where the marks are, and that's where we saw the people coming down. But that should be the hardest part. We're almost at the top of Basin. Our last peak of the day. 5 big peaks for the day, and it is gorgeous. I'm on a little overlook. Came from back there, Saddleback is back there. Little rise in between. Oh man, this has been awesome. There's Tim coming up. The trail continues up that way, almost to the top, right up there somewhere. Made it to the top of Basin. I believe that's haystack over there, a little haystack in front of it. There's Mount Marcy, the big one. And there's Tim. Still smiling after a long day. 5 peaks, 5 big peaks. Not a lot of mileage, but a big day hiking up and down. Hey everybody, we are coming down some steep stuff. Got another ladder going down Basin. Heading for Snowbird campsite, and if there's no water or it's already taken, we will go farther down. Going down the ladder. There were some sketchy spots up higher that I wish there was a ladder. This was a good one though. That ladder helps. All it is some big telephone poles with 2x4s bolted to it. I'm sure the telephone poles are bolted to the rocks. So we are in our campsite, Snowbird campsite below Basin Mountain. Tim's boiling up some water. We share a pot and a stove and pour it into our Mountain House meals. Looks like he's having beef stroganoff tonight. I think
With noodles, don't forget the noodles.
With noodles. So I'm gonna have some chicken and dumplings. Required to carry beer canisters up here in the Adirondacks. And here's our tent set up for tonight. We're sharing Tim's 3-man tent. So he carries part of this and I carry the other part. We decided to go with the one tent and share the weight. So that's been working out well. And there's a water source right down the trail, which works out good. We filled up before we got here, but we have water for the morning, so that's great. Really nice spot, and we're the only ones here, so worked out great. Praise the Lord, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.